Hello beautiful people and welcome back to day 2 of EBGames Expo 2016. Today we're starting over in the other building, the esports arena. You can see behind us there's a Counter-Strike Global Offensive tournament happening and what has been described as a Overwatch free-to-play. They're playing that one just behind us here, but this whole area is full of all different types of gaming. There's VR over to our right, and there's even got some air hockey in here too, so if you need a break from all the hustle and bustle over in that one, this side's good. Now today, there's a lot more cosplay. It's Saturday, it happens, but the caliber is significant, and we're really looking forward to showing you what they've got, but no further ado, let's get into it. Go. I have here with me Lady Frost in a fantastical, shall we say Victorian adaptation of Ganondorf, which you were, what was the name you picked for it?
Ganondora.
Ganondora. It's lovely. I like the little hat.
Thank you.
But, so this dress is just inconceivable. Like, I saw you through a crowd of about 200 people. I'm just like, I need to speak to this lady. So, what made you think of that character and putting this twist to it?
I am a massive Legend of Zelda fan, like massive. I got my play pass to play Breath of the Wild yesterday with the fan competition. So it was a 7-minute video I submitted. Oops. And I just thought, I've got to do something else. I was going to do Telma from Twilight Princess, but I've been meaning to do Ganondorf for a long time, and I saw some of the female Ganondorfs, and I don't have the body shape for that because they're quite skimpy. It's like, I can't do that. And then I can't carry a fan.
You gotta have the fan.
Gotta have a fan. So you probably can't see it, but there is a bustle under here and pantaloons. And I did have big boots, but just thermostat control, I couldn't do it, so I'm just wearing my sandals today.
It's quite toasty in here, actually.
There's 3 hat pins holding my hat on, so if you diss me, I will pull them out and...
I'm going to get shanked.
Yeah.
That's how their interviews work. If I don't get stabbed, I'm doing well. Now, you've got a whole lot of baubles on your little hat here. What are they?
The hat was meant to sort of reflect the shape of his hair, and so he's got the big gem in the front and the gems on his headpiece, and it's pretty much meant to be just a version of that. I am not a good enough sculptress to get the female out and doing them properly, so I just found it looked good. Yes. I have bought some. But yeah, I just got what I could find and made it all up, and yeah.
So how long did this dress take you to sew? I know that's a painful question. 3 weeks?
Yes. I have all the fabric already.
Get out.
Yeah. 3 weeks, pretty much solid. A lot of my real work that I should be doing got sort of shoved to the back there.
Cosplay is life.
Well, I mean, I own a sewing machine shop, so
there you go.
Give a plug to that.
Plug. But,
I'm from Geelong, so I flew up to
Geelong.
play Breath of the Wild, but then I thought, well, I got to do something else while I'm here.
Because it's the 30th anniversary for...
It is. I've been playing it for 28 of those years, so I was a little older when I got it. But
Zelda is life.
But Zelda is life.
But you're entering the competition, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it?
Well, I've never done a cosplay competition before, and I only this year won my first costume competition. I did costuming at school as a TAFE subject, and I was meant to go into film and theatre, and I just haven't got around to it.
Now you're in cosplay. So
and now I'm in cosplay, which is kind of where I was going all along, but it didn't exist at the time.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for this wonderful dress, and good luck in the competition.
Thank you very much.
I have with me today the cosplay superstar, Wiru.
Hello.
I just wanted to see you shy away a little bit.
Oh, God.
You guys can never take a compliment.
Nah, not really.
No, we can't. But so today you have a Spark for us.
Yes. Spark, Team Instinct,
I
yeah.
was about to say, I'm pretty sure you're Instinct.
Yeah.
Can you dab with the bird on your shoulder?
It can't go on my shoulder, but it can do this kind of thing. It can do this kind of thing. Where it's like...
Yeah. That's not a Team Instinct without a dab. But,
right.
So out of the 3 teams and their leaders, why did you go with Spark?
I went with Spark because I am Team Instinct when I chose the teams, even before their it was just the silhouettes. You can't. They didn't have any designs. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll choose Team Instinct because yellow, and my outfit was yellow at the time. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll go with this. And they released the characters, and I was like, yeah, I chose correctly.
And then their actual personalities came out, and everyone just fell in love with Spy.
Yeah, I think he just became a meme, and like myself, I don't really take anything seriously, so I'm just like, yeah, this guy's me.
So with the bird here, what's his name?
His name's Zapdos.
Zapdos?
We've nicknamed him Dabdos. Yep.
Good old Dabdos. But so how have you put him together? What have we got in there?
Okay, so this is like a little foam sausage thing, and it's filled with expanding foam to make it nice and solid. And then there's like 2 sticks that stick into his body, either side, and then the wings are just like recycled cardboard box covered with furry material. So the wings are detachable, so I can bring him home and travel with him.
He's environmentally friendly, Zapdos.
Pretty much. Except for maybe, all the expanding foam part, because that's pretty crap for the environment.
You made up for it. He's a carbon neutral Zapdos.
Yeah, pretty much. Parts of him are quite friendly, parts of him are quite not.
And what have you made the medallion out of?
Oh, the medallion's actually just a slap together of craft foam. There's nothing special about it at all.
Everything special about you, my friend.
Look at him blush. Stop.
But thank you very much. You've done a fantastic job.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you around.
Yes.
We have with us, again, Tequila Mockingbird in a very different cosplay today. Very different, but still wonderful. So what have you got for us today?
Today I have a gender bend on the League of Legends character Draven.
And you've got your whole little squad of League of Legends cosplayers here today, don't you? Who else is there?
So I've got my best friend Kelsey, who we did an interview with you yesterday. She was also the other Sylvanas. Then we have our little sisters, as we like to affectionately call them, and they're also doing League of Legends cosplays.
Oh, they're also adorable, and they're standing behind us, looking at us, judging. Anyway, so let's start with your weapons, because in game they spin around quite wildly. So how have you worked that into your cosplay?
So Draven has 2 axes, and for the practicality of cosplay, I decided that I would have one that I could spin and one that I could pose with. So it was a bit of a challenge, but it did it.
And it works. It's not breaking.
No, it definitely works.
Oh yeah, we'll get close-ups of that later. And we were just talking about the kilt that you've done, and you were quite proud of it. So we've got some fur and some quilting on there. How was that?
So this was my first time sewing at all, pretty much. So I didn't really know what I was doing. The bits that are bad are at the back, so it's like all good at the front though.
Just concentrate on my front side.
If I keep moving, you can't tell.
And how many? You've got some armor here and your headpiece. What are they all made from?
So this is all EVA foam, and then embellished with craft foam, and just a series of foam stacks, and then you cut them out to be pyramids, and that's pretty much it.
And it wouldn't be you without feathers, so tactical.
These feathers are a bit more tactically placed. I'm not knocking people out today, but I did have to paint them.
They haven't stabbed me, so
I haven't stabbed you yet.
You can launch them out at people. Just
Done.
Once again returning, we have Kelsey does stuff, not things. She doesn't do things, she does stuff. But you have for us today Aralia from League of Legends.
League of Legends, yep.
And you were saying this is one of the skins that you can get for the character. Which one is it?
It's the Order of the Lotus skin, so yeah, has the best splash art around, so yeah.
Alright. And a teensy little detail about this cosplay is the weapon. What? Just a little bit. You may not have noticed, but she's carrying a weapon. But so let's go through that. How, for starters, it articulates, it spreads apart. And I can imagine that was less than ideal to try and make work.
Well, yeah, figuring it out was a little bit interesting because in game the different parts actually overlap, and I couldn't do that, so I had to improvise. So figured it out though.
Well, you've done fantastically
you.
with the glittery things you've got going on there.
Oh, very shiny. I love my glitter.
So what have you constructed the structure out of?
So in the middle, there's the acrylic frame, so it kind of looks like it's floating, and then it's got a balsa wood spine in the middle, and then it's just expanding foam with a whole lot of spack filler and gesso over the top to smooth it out. Many sanding.
But it's relatively light, yeah?
It is. It's only about 4 kilos.
Oh, good, because it's huge.
It is indeed.
And it would be unfortunate to have to carry around something like that. But and your wings here, you've done the same thing with the with the clear stuff to make it look like it's all hovering. So how'd you go through that?
It was a whole lot of figuring out.
Guesswork. Yes.
Pretty much, I had no idea what I was doing, but yeah, just the acrylic strips and like I've got some PVC pipes and a back plate on, so yeah.
And
just locked in.
because whenever someone's got wings or like structure on their back, it's really hard to get it to stay in place. So what kind of thing have you worked in?
So I've got like the back plate, and then it's just got 2 structure on my stomach, and it just holds it in place because it's really light. So
Okay, good. Everything's nice and light.
it is. It's amazingly light.
Spend the end of the day, you're just like, bleh.
Exactly.
You have done wonderfully. And so the gorget you're wearing, what have you got there?
It's just craft foam with a clay gem, you know.
Or clay, you just fired that yourself, or was it the air dry stuff?
The air dry stuff. Yeah.
Yes, who needs a kiln anymore? We have little Gucci bits. Anyway, thank you very much. You have done wonderfully, and well played wearing flat shoes because screw heels. That's the end of day 2. Thank you all for joining us. It was a very, very busy day, especially if you're in the cosplay competition. There was about 50 entrants. I do not envy the judges or John for having to deal with them all, but he did a very good job, and so kudos to you, sir. And big thank you for Lady Frost for speaking to us for your Victorian Ganondorf dress, which you won the competition with. Very well done. And Wiru, it was good to chat to you again. Top bloke. Thank you, Sydney, for throwing everything you've got at us, cosplay related. And if you like the video, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe for more. Have fun, don't die.
I could be learning, you could be yearning to see what's behind these closed doors. But I promise you, I'll always be yours. I'll always be
Plastic over. I can't clean myself. It's just a shape. I don't want to shake. No?